Mutables, let's clear the energy. Are you ready? Gemini, what do you need to know? 15th of May 2020. Gemini. Gemini, seems you have a Leo female in your midst. Oh dear. So, in the past, this Leo female saw her ass. Could be a fire sign of any description. Could be an Aries or a Sagittarius, but I doubt it. This is my Violet Elizabeth card. When she's upside down, she'll scream and scream and scream until she gets what she wants. In the present, you are settling a long-standing problem. You are raising things to the ground so that you can rebuild, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Patience, hidden things, patience is rewarded. You will learn something that will give you faith back in yourself and others. Sagittarius energy could be a loss of weight on the hips and thighs, or healing of any issues with the hips and thighs. But you will learn something. So it's all about learning and faith. Those born on the 14th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The obstacles to overcome is a change. Something you didn't want to happen, but it's going to happen anyway. It's a run of bad luck. Those born on the 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Fixed signs, again, are mentioned. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. But I believe it's a Leo. The attitude of others is that something has come to light. And it is Leo energy. Obstacles are being removed. Children, travel, and those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. So it's illumination of a situation which goes with the astrology and the predictive reads. Watch them and it might enlighten you a bit more. Those born on the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The right course of action is ride to victory. You will be successful. All you've got to do is have faith in yourself. However, be careful what you wish for, because this card's back and this was in your reads forever. One bit. Every time I did your reads it came up. So this is either being bound by passion, manipulation, contracts, worrying about what other people think. It's Capricorn energy. It rules the knees and bones and issues with them, and worry about the external public life. So worrying what about other people think about you. Those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. This is a toxic situation. And that's today. So, manipulation. So if you're manipulating, be very careful. And if you're not, watch for people manipulating you. Because they believe they're going up on you. Yeah, there could be a doctor involved here somewhere, or some healing needs to take place physically or emotionally. You could be involved with a doctor for all I know. There is romance from outside the home, because the home life is unhappy. Problems within the home and family life. Yeah, well, so everything's transforming for the better. So it must be a very passionate situation is all I can think. And maybe this is someone that in the past you fell out with. This is your soul awakening, expanding to receive blessings of divine light. There's your divine light. There's no need to make a decision now. Just let life float gently by for the time being. See the beauty in all things and live fully in the moment. Wonders are all around you, just waiting to be appreciated. You are in a transition period. Rejoice in the beauty. What is the most wondrous experience you know? So live in the moment. Be patient. Don't make any forced decisions. Just let things go as they are. Maybe there's a change happen that you didn't like, but go with it because it might be for a good reason. Virgo, 15th of May 2020. What do you need to know? 15th of May 2020. Messages, Spirit, please. You're in your own read, Virgo. Ooh. Whoa, what the hell's gone on here? Only one major arcana and it's yours. So this is an internal conflict. You are concentrating on finances and nothing else. You are not listening to your soul and you are driving around in a fog. You may stumble and fall if you're not careful. You've worked hard in the past for very little reward. You may have been burning the candle at both ends. In the present situation, there's a water sign energy. It's not a child, it's somebody or past the first youth, but probably never been married, that is withholding their love or communication from you. The obstacles to overcome is you're carrying a very heavy burden that's probably not yours, and you'll be able to release it soon. Again, though, there is attitudes of others that you are withholding your love. So both sides believe that the other one doesn't care, which is totally not true, because I think you've both been very stubborn. The right course of action is doctor, priest or lawyer. Get some advice on the situation. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, somebody who's cutting someone out of their life, or you are cutting them out of your life, or this is someone protecting you. So maybe they aren't communicating because they're trying to protect you. But give it a week because you will gain clarity and you will know better then what to do. It also may involve sex. So you cut through the bullshit and get to the point, but leave it a week, because right now is not the time. But there is definitely, it's an internal struggle within yourself. There is no external factors really here. It is you are unaware of all the facts, and when it becomes clear, then you can make some sort of decision. But right now, I believe there's two people here that love each other very much, but they're not communicating, and it could be a mother and child, someone in the family possibly, or a younger lover. There will be a reunion. I knew it, because the love is there, but someone is very jealous or depressed. So watch out for them, because they're on their edge. It might have been about money, and that's why you've been concentrating on money, but the money is coming, so don't worry about that either. It will come from an unexpected quarter. So try not to be depressed, and think about the other person, because they may be very depressed at not being with you also. There will be a reunion, so please don't make any snap judgments at this time. The astrology is not for it. There's enemies about everywhere. Look at the astrology video, because that will tell you more, and the predictive read, please. It's really important. I don't want you people making the wrong mistakes at this time. Yeah, because it's not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings. So somebody's got the wrong end of the stick, I think, in this situation. Understanding that cycles of life make acceptance of change easier to bear, as well as making each moment precious as it passes. You will be able to laugh at this later on. Humour helps you gain a sense of perspective. Don't take yourself or this situation too seriously. Seek out reasons to laugh and smile, because seriously, it's not what you think. Somebody's really, I think, jealous. That's all it is. Endings, cycle, and there is no ending here. This cycle hasn't ended. Accept the lessons that changes need to take place, and know what the sorrow has told you. Because if you miss them so much, but you believe they've done something wrong, then go with your heart. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, because you're both so stubborn. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Both not wanting to communicate, but looking at each other, watching each other from afar. What's that about? What's the point? You're just wasting time. Sagittarius. What do you need to know? 15th of May 2020, Sagittarius. Brilliant, Sag. So, in the past, you knew a decision had to be made, but you wasn't sure of all your facts. You might have been in denial, or you might have been trying to protect yourself or others. So, now the Scorpio energy, the full moon, what we had on the 7th, has brought about a transformation. Things have to end so they can evolve and become something new. It's a growth situation. It's absolutely brilliant. Those born on the 13th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. This is change for the better. You are coming out of the other side, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Scorpio rules the reproductive organs and shared resources. The hidden matters is there may be problems with a vehicle, or somebody's not in control, pulling in two different directions. So there could be fire engines, ambulances involved, problems with a vehicle, repairs needing, delays in travel, or parking fines, speeding tickets, etc. The obstacles to overcome is there isn't any really. This is hope, wishes and dreams coming true. This is Aquarius energy. That's Cancer energy. Cancer rules home, ancestors, family really. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. But this is the obstacles to overcome, wishes and dreams coming true. So a Pandora's box needed to be opened for chaos to be released. But with that chaos comes hope and healing. So you're coming out the other side now. It rules the ankles and legs. Aquarius also rules groups and the wider society. People, their attitude towards you is that you're either they're defending themselves to you or you're too defensive. You're defending what's yours, or they are. The right course of action there is to move forwards from stormy waters to calmer ones. And you will. Just don't take the baggage of the past with you. Otherwise you'll revisit it. Don't do that. You're not alone. You are moving forward with someone else. So that's good. Leaving the troubles of the past behind you. And releasing the outcome on a situation. Your hold on people, finances, control. You're learning to let go a little bit and go with the flow, which is good. So it brings about a massive transformation. If you can just let go that little bit of control, things will massively improve. Yeah, there is travel indicated. There will be a loss of a female friend or confidant. Somebody could be travelling to you or you to them. And money will come from an unexpected quarter. So you don't have to hold on to finances so tightly. The spirit will make sure you're provided for. Yeah, there's lack of clarity. You're not seeing things clearly. You may be feeling defensive. So we've come full circle, so we know. You may be feeling defensive of a no good purpose. Don't cling to your point of view. So release your point of view. Out of stubborn pride. You need clarity. You need to be more aware and more focused. Start to see things clearly and then you can make wise decisions. Where do you need to set boundaries in your life? So put your boundaries up by all means, but don't try and control people. And there is a decision that needs to be made that you just don't want to make. But it's time to let go of control. It's not your... you can't control everything in life. It's as simple as that. And you can't protect everybody all their lives. Pisces, what do you need to know? 15th of May 2020. Pisces, what do you need to know? 15th of May 2020. Bloody hell, Pisces. Right. Pisces, this is about finances and career. And a couple. In the past, wishes and dreams didn't come true because healing needed to take place. Or a Pandora's box needed to be open where chaos would ensue, so you didn't bother doing it. So then you didn't get what you wished for. It's to do with groups, society. Aquarius rules the ankles and legs. In the present, you're holding on too tightly, clinging on, grasping. The more you hold on, the less you will have. You have to release so that it can come back to you. If the more you give out, the more you get back. Stop trying to control things, the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. Just release your hold a little bit, because the hidden things is there is no new beginning, there's no passion. Now, obstacles to overcome is a very generous female, could be darker complexion, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to do with finances, can be a mother. It's abundance, really. That's the obstacles to overcome, is get your finances in order. The attitude of others is that there's a very generous male, possibly in uniform. They may both wear uniform. This should be a couple. Both could be darker complexion. This is a generous man. He's very successful and a good friend. So, but these are a couple and they're a happy couple and they're very settled and good friends to you. However, the right course of action is to stop shutting yourself off. So contact, communication with people is massively important, because these people, I believe, are missing you. So let yourself come out from the cold. It may have been a long time since you've seen this couple. It could be 5 years, but you self-exiled yourself, and that was something you shouldn't have done. So now you have options, and you may be confused as to what they are, but this is a very strange reading, because they're all 7 months maybe involved and 5 years. They're all minor arcanas except the Aquarius one, and that's in the past. So those born on the 17th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. Because it's in the past, I don't want to say 17th of this month, but it could quite easily be the 17th of this month. But it's something to do with career, finance, or emotional security. So it may be it's a mature couple. For some of you, it may be your parents, where you felt you couldn't get in touch, or because they were too controlling. But you're older now and maybe not as confused, but it's time to put any imagined hurts, because I don't think this is any sort of slight, to bed. You need to communicate with these people. It's massively important, because they're missing you. I've got 4 to 5 years and 7 months. Perhaps you got pregnant and had to leave home. I don't know. Or there was a failed pregnancy, or a termination. Whatever it is, there is a couple here that you need to speak to, communicate with. Yeah, it's problems within the home and family life, and a very successful man, possibly the father, and there's been no communication. So I think it's time you communicated. Now is the right time to communicate. They want to know that you're okay, basically. Even if you don't believe that's true, I believe it is. Someone needs to hear from you. So wherever you are, nobody's taking any action because everybody believes that, wrongly, that nobody cares. Maybe you thought that they were being miserly or not loving. Yeah, 10. Something is not ended, and if you think it is, it isn't. This is a time of growth, so growing your soul. Something or someone has been dampening your inner fire. Look for its cause and work to remove the barriers to empowerment. So take back control of your life. Even if they are a bit controlling, you don't have to let them. You can put your boundaries in, but you'll never heal if you don't face this problem. Look for its causes and work to remove the barriers. This is about your power, your radiance, longevity. You are filled with radiant and joyful power. What is your greatest strength? Take back the power away from these people and treat them with respect, but put up your boundaries. But that doesn't mean you have to shut people out completely, because there is love here, I'm sure of it. Thanks for listening.